Welcome back, everyone. So we're tracking this winter storm as it begins to move through. It's going to be a winter storm more so for the eastern side of the United States. You can already start to see a little bit of activity up near the Dakotas right now, and it's going to be making its way down and around into the southeastern region and then move to the northeast, becoming a nor'easter. So we're just getting a little bit of the outskirts of this system as it's moving through, most of which will be taking place during the overnight hours tonight and early tomorrow morning, slowly making its way down into the southern regions. Just seeing a little bit of isolated showers right now. And yes, they are going to be rain showers because temperatures right now are certainly on the warmer side. As we get below freezing, turns into mixed precipitation and then into some snowfall. So here's what I have for you in terms of our futurecast. We had a stationary front out to the east. It's going to move farther out of the way, bringing lots of snow just right above my head into the Dakota region. And that's also why we saw an increase in our cloud cover today. But this frontal system will move down and then kind of stay in the central region of the state. By tomorrow morning, you're going to notice a little bit of snow all along I-80 corridor, even I-25 stretching from Cheyenne, Casper, even up to Sheridan and going out into the Gillette region. And that's really about it. We're going to see some isolated snow showers throughout the day along the boundary of where the frontal system is. And then it decides it's going to stick around for a little bit longer, become stationary before over the weekend turning into a warm front and pushing out to the east. That's why our temperatures are going to be warming up so quickly going into early next week. In terms of snowfall amounts for what you can expect from this system, here's what I have. The only place I'm seeing with significant snowfall, and even then, it's not really that significant by Wyoming standards, Laramie about 1.5 inches, about 1 inch near Cody, Sheridan, and even Buffalo, kind of stretching it there. Casper and Rollins, as well as Gillette, probably about 1/2 inch in terms of accumulation. This, based on the European model, GFS model, is showing very similar situation here. About 1.5 inches in Laramie, 1 inch in Sheridan, about 1/2 inch in places like Buffalo, even 0.3 in Lander, as well as Rock Springs. The winds is what we're really going to be focusing on because the colder Arctic air is to the north, of course, and the winds will be shifting coming from the north as that front moves its way into the region. Gusts themselves are going to get up to about 40 miles per hour. Again, mostly sticking to the side that is affected by the front. That's going to be the eastern half of the state. So unfortunately, throughout much of tomorrow with the snow and the wind, I can expect some partial closures on the interstates as well as highways. But notice it's going to be calming down going into the later parts of the evening. Right now, travel impacts very minimal, but again, that will be changing. Overnight tonight, getting below freezing. That's why we're going to see a little bit of snow. 30 degrees in the capital city, 30 in Casper, 25 in Riverton, and 27 out in Lander. Tomorrow's highs, yes, they are going to be about what the lows are. 34 for Cheyenne. That's what a cold front does. 34 for Casper as well as Buffalo. But we are going to be warming up as we go into the later parts of the weekend and early next week. Here's your extended forecast. 20% chance of precipitation, warming up into those 50s by Monday. Casper not getting into those 50s, but still seeing a little bit more in terms of snowfall on Friday. Here is the rest of the viewing area. We're going to see this similar pattern, cold and snow tomorrow, warming up for the weekend and Monday.